Hello, friends. All right, so volume 2, Mother's Makeup. All right, I'm going to post a shopping link right here in the comments. And this is where you can find all the makeup we're about to use, and I'll go ahead and pin it. So that way you guys can see it down below, the whole tutorial. And then, like I said, we're going to be using the stick foundation for today's makeup look. I'm actually wearing that myself. So you can really see how the stick foundation is a really good option for all ages, all skin types, all skin tones. So we're going to be doing that on her. Hello, when you pop on, let me know where you're watching from. Say hello. Let me know if you've tried the stick foundation or not. And then also on her skin, we did these 2 products. So I do these on myself before I do my makeup every day, and it really matters with how full coverage the makeup looks, how it lasts all day, and how just the wear throughout the day. So we always do the setting spray, and then we do the mattifying face primer, and then we do the setting spray. So we do setting spray, primer, setting spray on her skin and on my skin. Highly recommend it if you haven't tried it, to do it that way before you apply any makeup. So definitely recommend to try that. It really does make a big difference on how the makeup looks by the end of the day. Let me just get organized. And then for the coverage today, we're going to do the stick foundation, which I'm wearing in the shade Lace. And then we're going to do the shade Chiffon on my mom. So it looks like this when you get it. This is more of a cream-based foundation. So it does turn to make it go higher, and it really lasts for quite a long time. I think out of all of the foundation options, the stick foundation will probably last the longest because it takes the littlest amount on because it's super full coverage. So it's really good for mature skin, fine lines, wrinkles, because it's not going to settle into your fine lines as much as, say, a liquid would. So we're going to go in first with this, and it's simple. You just kind of mark up the skin just like this. So we're going to apply this just on one side of her face so you guys can really see the great coverage that this gives. Close your eye. I always put it on the eyelids, and then, sorry, surprise! And then on the nose, and then you can open your eye.
She loves drawing on me.
I do. And then I'm going to apply it with the blending buds. These are my favorite way to apply the stick foundation. You can also apply it with a kabuki brush, or you can apply it with like a regular foundation brush. But I prefer the blending buds. These are damp. I wrung it underneath the water before we started. And then now I'm going to just kind of, as you are applying it, you're going to kind of pull at the product while bouncing. So it's kind of like a dual action. So you're going to pull and bounce. And as you see, and then I'm going over your eye, as you see, the coverage is incredible right off the bat. So this is, like I said, one of my favorite foundations for this step because of how fast you get that full coverage rather than having to build it up using, say, a liquid or spray or whatever. So I really, really love this. And then it's really, really soft, and I'll have you look up like this all the way. And it's really soft for the fine lines and wrinkles. Also covers redness really, really well. So always blend down the neck. So important, so everything looks really blended and really soft on your skin. So that's one side, you guys. Look at the drastic difference on how much the redness has gone away, how much her dark circles. Yeah, but look at this side. It's so soft, so flawless, and it's not heavy, is what I love. It doesn't take like a ton of makeup to get that good coverage.
Yeah, I can't even tell it's
Yeah, it doesn't feel like you have anything. And it doesn't look like you have anything on your skin. It doesn't look heavy or cakey or creamy or nothing. So that was a stick foundation in the shade Chiffon. And then again, let me make sure I can see. You're just literally going to mark up your face like this. And the other amazing thing too about this foundation is it's still buildable. So you can add more or less or whatever if you're needing to. So you can go in with a base layer like we are, and then if you feel like you want to do more coverage, then you can do so. So as you see, I want you to get kind of close right now. So you can kind of see that it accentuates her pores, but then when you go in with the blending buds, it doesn't. So a lot of times you guys will be starting to apply it and you're like, it accentuates my pores, so I took it off. You have to blend it. Trust the process. There are so many times that I do my makeup where I'm like, oh gosh, this is not going to look right. This is going to look terrible, blah, blah. And then by the time that I'm done, it really kind of all comes together. So trust the process, complete it before you judge it. And then even if you still are not like loving it, try it a different way. So like I was talking to someone yesterday and the blending buds she didn't prefer. So I told her to use a brush and apply the brush on top and then look up like this. Apply the brush on the stick. So like take it like this and then apply. And that worked a lot better for her because she had a different skin type than say me or my mom does. So that worked out better for her. So always try different techniques, different ways for application. And then also making sure that you're trying different like pre-makeup routines too. All right, so that was like one base coat. So it's a really great coverage all by itself. So
yeah, hit all that.
Yeah, hit all that, exactly. So I'm going to go with just a little bit more just to show you guys how blendable or buildable it is. So I usually will just do like the T-zone, just the cheeks, forehead, chin. And then I'll take my blending bud again, and then we'll just bounce this off her skin. And this is building up that coverage, making it more full coverage. So really, really great option if you have mature skin, fine lines, and wrinkles, because it really is very complimentary for those things.
And it's super light. You can't even feel like there's anything on your face.
Yeah, close your eyes. Yeah, it is really soft. And it's like, it doesn't crease like liquid does with fine lines. All right, so always blend down the neck. All right, so now that we have the foundation on, now I'm going to go in with the concealer in the shade Organza, which is this guy right there. So I'm just going to go in with just a little bit of that, like a pea-sized amount. If I can get it out, there we go. So just like this, and then you're going to massage the two together. And I'm just going to pop this on her under eye just like this. And this is really going to bump up the coverage, and it's incredible for hiding dark circles. So if you struggle with dark circles, this is a really great product for you because it hides like everything. If you had sunspots or scarring or really severe sun damage, close your eyes, this is a really great product for that. And then look more at me so I can blend this side. But it really just kind of bumps up the ante for concealer. And then look up all the way. And then you're going to take this all the way up into the under eye. All right, so before we get ready to set it all, I'm going to contour her really fast because I want to show you guys how to do a cream contour and how great that is for mature skin. I always tell you guys this is a good option for mature skin because it doesn't accentuate your fine lines and wrinkles. So we're going to take this right now. How old are you again? 58?
58.
She's 58. Oh, they said this person said, I think she's 54.
Oh.
What foundation is your mom's favorite? Which foundation's your favorite?
Probably this one.
The stick?
Or the spray.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't use the liquid as much anymore.
Yeah.
This is just fast and easy.
Fast and easy. What is shade lighter than Poplin in the Liquid Touch? Camlet. Did you win #1 unique grip? I did, Dawn. What makeup? Dawn, it's all available right here. RheaHopeBeauty.com is where you can find all of the makeup that we're using. And then if you need to be color matched, just comment color match in the comments and we can message you. All right, so now we're going to take the stick foundation in the shade Chenille. And we're going to use this for a contour. So we're going to follow from the top of the ear towards the corner of the mouth. And we're just going to simply kind of bounce this product in that area just like this. And same thing on this side, just in that hollow. And then around the forehead. And I'm literally just tapping it on. And then around the jawline, just like that. So literally just tap, tap, tapping. And this is a really easy contour because it's super soft, especially because you are literally just barely applying this product. And then we're going to use the fat end of the blending bud to blend that in. So like I said, this is a really great contour product to be able to use for mature skin because it doesn't, like a powder, it doesn't accentuate those fine lines and wrinkles, and it's super soft and creamy as well. So this is really going to warm up your complexion, and it's going to kind of make everything match even better. So we're just bouncing that off, just literally bouncing, and this is slowly starting to blend it out really softly. It's a really good trick to be able to do this around the jawline as well, because this is going to give you that appearance that you, like as we get older, you begin to experience the droopage around your jawline. So this is going to kind of raise that back. Yeah, raise that back up because it's creating a shadow here, which makes it look like it's a lot more dimensional than it is. Mary, this brand is right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com for the makeup. And Susan, I will message you, or if you don't get a message from me, please send me a selfie facing a window and I can get you color matched. Can you use a powder blush when you do your stick foundation? You can try applying it however you want, but I recommend using the blending bud. That's like my favorite way for applying. All right, so before we go ahead and set it all, I'm gonna make sure that there's no creasing or fine lines beginning to form, because once we set it, it's like, that's it. So I'm going to use the Touch Behold Translucent Setting Powder to set it. And I always tell you guys, you can utilize this product even if you have dry skin or mature skin. You're just going to want to apply it differently than when I apply it. So you're going to take like a tapered brush like this, and you're going to press into that mesh plate, and then you'll just tap off till there's like hardly any on there, and then I'll have you kind of look up. And then you're just going to press this on your under eye. And what this does is it prevents under eye creasing from forming, also helps to tighten and relax your forehead, also helps to tighten and kind of stop any fine lines from forming. Also is going to absorb any of the natural oils that are pushing against your foundation. So like I said, you're just literally pressing. This is also a really good product for helping to brighten. So if you experience that your under eyes are starting to look just kind of dull and you're getting frustrated with that, you can also use it on your eyes to prevent that creasing from happening. That's a really great product for being able to prevent the creasing and help to brighten her under eye. And it doesn't feel drying, right?
No, not even.
All right, so
Very
now
light.
to set everything else, I'm going to go over her contour with a powder, just so to enhance it a little bit more, and then also to make sure it sets really well. So we're going to take the pressed powder in the shade Twill with the tapered blusher brush. I'll swirl on the cap, tap off this, and then we're going to very, very softly go over the contour. Look that way towards the window so they can see. Look more towards the window. Yeah. And then I'll just very lightly kind of circular motion over this and sticking right in that same section, and literally using the softest hand ever, like barely grazing your face. So this, like I said, is going to set the contour so it's not going to crease or move around or anything. And look towards me. And it's also going to enhance it ever so slightly. So again, we're taking the pressed powder in the shade Twill for this step. And around the forehead, same thing. Super soft and very light. And then I like to contour around the nose with the powder instead of the cream, just because it's easier. So I'm going to take the brush and then I just squeeze it. And look towards me a little bit more. And then we'll just kind of run this down the sides of the nose, and this will thin that out. Just like so. Easy peasy. All right, gorgeous. Thought it was. I'll try again. Lisa, what was your question?
I don't have
Yes.
glasses on. I can't read it.
Facing a window is the best way to get color match. So face that window and then send me a selfie. I ordered a bunch of stuff this week and I'll message you. Yes, Dawn, send me a message and send me a selfie facing a window and I can give you a color match. I'm going to have to watch the tutorial again. Yes, make sure you share it to your page so that way you can watch it on the replay. And that way, when you do message me and I give you your full recommendation, you could do your makeup along with me. All right, so now I'm going to set everywhere with the pressed powder in the shade Jacquard, and I'm going to take it on a powder brush, and we're just going to bounce this off around her face. Brace yourself. And this is really going to bump up that coverage and give her like a really soft finish. It's kind of like a great finishing powder. So even if you're dry skin or mature skin, you can utilize this product because it's going to, like I said, really set everything and make everything look super soft and kind of put together. It will also kind of lighten up her contour areas, so it'll make it look a lot softer as well. So again, that was a pressed powder, and I used the shade Jacquard on her for today.
I know that's payback from something from childhood.
All right, so now we're taking the pressed blush in the shade Supple, which this is one of my favorite colors for mature ladies because it's so soft and peachy, and smile. And this is a really great color because it's not pinky or red. It has this very subtle peach undertone to it. So it gives her this really pretty glowy finish, and it also has this really pretty highlight almost finish to it as well. So it's really going to accentuate her cheek structure. So again, that was the shade Supple. Kelly, message me and I can give you a link to the brush. Perfect, Sandy. I'll message you for your color match. Lynn, only here on Facebook. All right, so now I'm going to take the Touch of the Luminizer in the shade in the shade Pearly. And I'm going to pop this on the bridge and tip of her nose and then highest parts of her cheekbone. And this is also going to give her that really pretty glowy finish, which is so flattering on. And then it's also really pretty because it's going to give her that almost dewy look without making her feel oily. All right, so for eyes today, I'm going to do a super, super easy eye look. It's just one product. So it's this guy right here. This is the Touch of the Mode Luminizer. So it's a highlight, and we're going to use the shade Iridescent. And I'm going to take it on a crease brush, and I'm just going to kind of swirl and press it into this brush. So this is a really, really easy eye look because it doesn't involve any eyeshadow. So I'm going to have you, yep, perfect. Just close your eye. And I'm going to pop this on the inner corner of both eyes, just right here. And this is going to make her eyes look so much wider, awake, and open. So this is a really good like little trick if you have hooded eyes or smaller eyes. I'm going to take it up onto the eyelid just a little bit, just in this kind of upside down L shape. Just like that. And then you can look. So it really kind of illuminates her eyes. So really pretty. So again, that was just the Touch of the Mode Luminizer. So this is going to be under highlights on my website, under highlight, under face. But if you have any trouble finding anything on the website, I encourage you to just reach out to me and I can give you the link directly. I have no problem with that. Did your mom ever face model? She has perfect features for whatever you do. Aw, she does. That was the shade Iridescent. Neither color match. I don't know what kind of cover up I need to try. I would love to help you. Send me a selfie facing a window. What are the powder settles in the fine lines on her face? So like I was saying, the powders are so, like this pressed powder, these are all so soft. They're not heavy or drying at all. So a lot of pressed powders on the market, like you may have felt like are too drying or accentuate your fine lines. These ones do not. They are so silky soft, especially if you're applying them with a light hand like I've been encouraging you to do. And then using the correct brushes really, really helps. So make sure you message me. How often do we message you to color match? So usually just once. Usually once I color match you, that's your color forever unless you get like really tan or lose your tan completely. So if you are using your makeup and you experience it looking a little lighter or too darker, just feel free to message me and I can tell you what to implement to make it match. So you don't have to like rebuy all your makeup. So I'm here to save you guys money. So message me and I can tell you the best like products and regimen to wear for your makeup. Also this month we're doing 25% off the whole website minus skincare. So if you choose 5 qualifying products, which is basically just like 5 individuals, you can't buy like 5 eyeshadows. You have to do like 5 different products. You get 25% off the whole order. So now is the time. Yeah, now's the time. Order now.
Order. Get that number 1.
So now's the time to really grab those products and try them out. I sent an email address and I have hooded eyes. Perfect, Susan. I will message you back. I tried ordering and keep saying my email's wrong. Cherry, either use a different email or just misspell the email. It sounds kind of funny, but misspell the email and then I can forward you the tracking. So that's easy. Easy peasy. I got ways around it all. And then like I said before, everything has a love it guarantee. So if you don't love anything for any reason, you can always return it for your money back. So your foundation in linen seems a little yellow. Any ideas how to make it work? Sarah, you're going to want to implement like a pressed powder, a different color, like the shade Jacquard, and like offset those colors to make it match perfectly. There is no sale on the skincare. They rarely do, to be honest. But it's worth every penny. And I think they know that. That's why they never do the sale, because it works really, really well. And it's actually priced pretty reasonable compared to other like top-end skincare markets out there. But it's out in the spray. Kelly, you'll want to use the shade Taffeta in the spray. All right, so now for brows, we're going to take the Brow Obsession palette with the Brow Artist brush. And I always tap into the pomade on both sides and then into the powder on both sides. And now we're going to follow the same rule that I do. You're going to follow the tear duct straight up. And that's where you know like how to cap off the brow. And then once you've done that, then I kind of take this from the top. And then you're going to very lightly draw to the arch. And then same thing here underneath all the way to the arch. And then take whatever's left out throughout the tail. I'm not overdrawing this end part of her eyebrow because we want it to look really natural. You don't want to make it look like she's trying to look younger or anything. We're just kind of complementing the frame to her face, and it almost opens up her eyes a lot better too. So this is a really important step to everyone's makeup look, especially if you have mature skin, because it really does frame your face beautifully. And it doesn't look too heavy or too dark or anything. And I use the darkest brown in there.
Just very lightly.
So very lightly, yeah. Use a light hand. So again, brow artist brush is what you want. And then again, you're going to tap into the pomade on both sides, into whatever powder matches the best. So for her, it's the darker brown on all sides. Over here. And then kind of look that way a little bit. Yeah, I'll move so you can. And then tear duct straight up. I don't want to mess that part up. And then you're going to go from that part all the way to the arch, so we're kind of very lightly dragging. And then same thing down here. Very lightly drag, and then whatever's left over, you'll just take through the tail. And it's okay to go like further than the eyebrow because you're just kind of creating like a little shadow to where it looks like it comes to a close. And that's always really flattering. And then whatever's left over on the brush, I'll just kind of take it throughout the eyebrow. Now for me, for example, I always add a little bit more just because I love a more like structured brow look. But if you are more mature, typically you want something that looks a little bit more natural and softer. So you just want to take whatever's left over on the brush. So typically you only do like one side per brow. And look at me, so make sure it looks really...
Get them even.
Yeah. All right.
Because this mama's going out tonight.
Ooh. All right. Well, there you go. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Now, if you feel like your brows are looking like you went too dark or anything, you can always take like a spoolie, like one of these, little comb, and you can always like comb through the eyebrow, and this will soften it up and lighten up any of the browns. So if you feel like, oh, I went too dark or whatever, you can always comb through it, but I think that looks really good. Yeah. All right, so now for eyelashes. Actually, we're going to set her makeup and then do the eyelashes. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Touch Behold setting spray and go hog wild with that. And it's so important. Here you go. Fan away till you're dry. And then it's so important to do this step before you do your mascara because we're preventing the mascara from feeling or being more wet after you set it. So we're setting the makeup beforehand, which is so important to do because it's going to take away the makeupy look, the powdery look. It's going to help to prevent transferring. I remember when she first started, I got her this and she was like, oh, it finally doesn't come off on my phone. Like, yeah.
Or in the kid's face when I'm kissing them.
Yeah, so the setting spray is really, it's like a hairspray for your makeup. Marina 665 no brow, so I draw them on what you suggest there. Tony, I would still use the Brow Obsession palette with the Brow Artist brush. Royce looks a lot like your mom. I know, she really does. Link for your mom's earrings. My mom actually made those earrings on her Etsy site. So you can find my mom's Etsy site if you look up Treasure Your Memories, and the your is U-R.
Thank you.
Yep, got it. Looks.
And my bracelet too.
Yep, and her bracelet. She makes jewelry, and then she makes... the face masks, and then she also does like decor if you do like parties or like she always does the kids like party decor stuff or like bachelorette parties. So, and she can ship too, so wherever you live, if you have like a birthday party or any celebration, all you have to do is tell her the theme and she got you. I love the stars. Is it best to do eyebrows before the rest of the eye makeup? I like to do the brows before eye makeup personally, but it's all personal preference. You can't go wrong either way. Which brow palette did you use? I did the Brow Obsession palette in the shade Brunette on her. Or I'm sorry, yeah, Brunette, which is the medium one. Got some of the masks from her. Oh, yay.
Thank you.
I basically have very little eyebrows on the mid-outer sides. So Denise, the Brow Artist brush, you're definitely going to want to make sure to grab with your Brow Obsession palette. I love my stuff from her. Very fast shipping.
Pride myself on that.
Yeah. Are you doing her hair? I'm not doing her hair. No hair today for you. All right, so now I'm going to do her lashes. So we're going to take the Esteem Lash Serum, and this, you guys, is every mature mama's best friend. It gives you such, look a little bit down. Yeah, perfect. It gives you the best length for lashes. Just like this. So you're just going to go from the base all the way up. So this not only gives you really great length for your lashes, but also hydrates them, which in turn helps them to grow, but it gives you like an extra inch on your lashes. So just like that. And then same thing on the other side. And this, like I said, if you have short lashes, this is an incredible product. We also do have the Esteem Lash Serum, which helps your lashes to grow, that you want to use every single night before bed. All right, so that's the lash primer. And then you're going to want to go in immediately with the for you, I'm using the Waterproof Epic Mascara. This is a really great one because it's not super heavy. And it's very simple, and it's waterproof, obviously. So I really like this one for more mature skin or if you have watery eyes. But honestly, you can't go wrong with any of our mascaras. So we're going in with the Epic Waterproof and going from the base of the lash all the way up. And it still gives you incredible length and volume. And same thing over here. And then another product that I really recommend you guys have, especially if you have a hard time doing your mascara. This is something that I had to tell my mom. Every time she'd do her mascara, she'd get it all over her eyelid.
True.
And then take a Q-tip, and I'd be like, Mom, what are you doing? She's like, I can never get it on there. So I made her buy, let me unplug it so you guys can see this. I made her get this mirror. Actually, any of the mirrors work, but this is by a company called Fancy. So it turns like this. I have this from eating. Yeah, I know. I was like, where am I going to clip this? Clip right here. So I love this because it has the magnification and then it has all the storage, and a lot of their mirrors do. So this one's called the Gala, but I also love the Aria, and I think you have the Vera. And there's also the Zora. There's so many good ones on their site, but all of them turn like this, and they all turn. They're incredible. So if you haven't yet grabbed one of their mirrors, I can't recommend them enough.
Yeah, it's a must-have. It's helped me a lot.
Yeah, because it turns so you no longer are like trying to peer and then get mascara all over your face. You turn it, and so it's forcing you to kind of look like this, and then you can do your mascara so much better. So I'll post the link right here for that.
And then it's got that magnifying, because I can't see nothing without my glasses, and it's hard to put mascara on with glasses, so you pull the magnifying out and
yeah, it's great.
No more Q-tip wiping.
Yeah, so Fancy is the name, and then you can use the code RAYA15 when you're checking out. So I pinned it right there, but if you need the link again, just message me and I can give that to you.
It's a must.
Yeah, super good.
I can't see.
Yeah. Kelly, I would do the shade Impish. My sparkle is pretty good delivered. Yay! So excited for you. I need to watch this tutorial. Yes, make sure to share this to your wall so you can watch it on the replay. All right, so now for lips, we're going to take the lip liner in Prudent, and I'm going to line her lips with this, and this is one of my favorite lip liners for myself, but also for mature skin because it's not super heavy or a darker color. It simply just kind of keeps everything in a place. So if you're experiencing any bleeding or feathering with your makeup due to like wrinkles around your mouth, this is a really good product because it's going to help to contain all of that and hold everything in a place. So we're just going to outline basically her lips, so it's gonna hold the lipstick down in a place. So again, that was a lip liner, which is only $15, you guys, such a good deal, in the shade Prudent.
It's a must.
Yeah, so now we're gonna take the the lipstick in the shade Successful. So this is a darker nude, but I'm gonna show you guys how to lighten it up a little bit. And we're gonna take this and just apply this on like so, and I'm not going to kind of go super heavy or intense, and then I'll have you kind of do like that. Another reason that I love the Brow Artist brush, if you do go too low, which I did on accident over here, you can take the flat side and boom, clean up. Same thing here, clean up, and then massage again. It matches your dress. It's a cute color. All right, so it's a little bit dark for what she likes to wear. I knew she was going to be like, what did you do to me? So here's a trick. So you're going to take your concealer.
I knew you would tone it down.
You're going to take your concealer and you're going to grab it on your finger. And then you're going to grab it on your other finger. I kind of like bounce it like this. And then I'll have you kind of open a little more. And then you're going to tap this on, like the midsection. So because it's not my face, I'm not going to like rub my fingers all over your lips. So yeah, massage like that. And then you'll do it again if you need to. Okay, massage. And it instantly lightens it up to be more, more like muted. Hold on, I got it too high over here. Okay, and then massage. Perfect. Just like that. So a lot softer for more of an everyday look rather than like a really dark lip. So again, that was the shade Successful, which is a really pretty like mauve-y nude. Denise, there's like the full product ingredients and everything on the website if you need to look up any ingredients. What else is her shop name on Etsy? I'll type it out right here. It's called Treasure Your Memories is her Etsy site.
And then You're As You Are.
Yeah, the You're As You Are, yeah. So pretty. Yeah, so make sure to message me if you guys have any questions or need to be color matched, but that's the whole makeup look. So we're wearing the exact same product, and as you see, you can tone it up or you can make it a little more natural, depending on what your preferences are. And it really lasts all day. It looks so gorgeous on. So definitely make sure you give the brand a try. And like I said before, there's a love it guarantee. So if you need to return anything for any reason, you can. And then make sure you're shopping right here. RheaHopeBeauty.com is where you can find all of the makeup. And then please send me a message by tapping on my face. A little description window will pop down and you'll see my name. Click on my name. It will take you to my Facebook page. And you'll see an option to be able to send me a message there. I believe there is even a pop-up that pops up that like asks you if you need help. So just say yes, and I always answer all of my inbox every single day. I pride myself in answering you guys as fast as I can.
So we do fast.
Yes, we do things fast here. So make sure to send me a selfie facing a window and let me know what kind of foundation option you're looking for. So if you want something from the spray or stick, or if you're just not sure, tell me, and I will be so happy to help you. What color is her lip color? She's wearing the lip gloss in the shade Successful. You're so welcome. I've never had a return. I love it, Leah. What's the mirror again? This is by a company called Fancy, which I'll post their link again right here, and you can use the code RHEA15 to save. So Fancy is right there, but please message me and I can give you the link. Where's your dress from?
I don't know. Stitch Fix, I think.
Oh.
But it was like a year or two.
It looks like it's from Nordstrom because there's the pockets.
I love pockets. Anything with pockets.
Yeah. I'll try to find a comparable for her dress. Thank you so much, guys. All right, we'll see you later. Make sure to message me here on Facebook. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.